All right, I'm calling this number 2 in my top 10 cases of probate in 2025 in appellate courts across the state. Why is this number 2? Because there's this massive scandal of fraud occurring in cases all across the state regarding surplus funds, people making claims on surplus funds without proper documents being signed and all that. Well, in this particular case, there was a problem where a claim for surplus funds had been made down in a circuit court case. And there's the allegation in this case that the claims were improper. The case is Recovery Agents versus Toutco. And this is Judge Campbell out of the 2nd DCA. So what happens here is, again, there's surplus funds, about $99,000 in a case, and somebody goes and makes a claim for those. Well, there likewise had been an estate opened up, and it turns out the dude was entitled to some money out of this estate. Well, the creditor, it was the money for child support, the creditor says, hold on just a second. We need to go into that probate case and get that $99,000 so it can go down to pay child support. And the judge said, yeah, I'm going to invalidate this claim that these recovery people have made. And I'm going to find that the child support claim needs to be respected. Well, unfortunately, the appellate court reversed that because they felt, the appellate court, that there was not enough time to challenge the assignment and the interest in that estate. So what they did was they remanded it back down. But it's the second case here where there's this lesson, and the lesson is this. People got to be really careful with what you sign in on these estate cases, on these surplus funds cases. Too much of this stuff is done online with people moving fast and throwing documents online and signing, whether it's legitimate or not, is a problem. This case stands to the proposition that everyone needs to slow down with this stuff and pay particular attention when we're dealing with big sums of money and people trying to make claims on it. That is Recovery Agents versus Toutco.